Alright, so we're back with this piece of shit. And I think that one of the reasons why I was having so much difficulty in the early game, or not really in the early game, just in general, the first couple of playthroughs I was too aggressive and not as economically focused as I really ought to have been. And the later playthroughs saw me do some kind of goofy shit where I would expand everywhere. So I sort of like was too economically focused on it to the point where I didn't have any military to actually defend my positions. And then I obviously lost my hero in a very silly way, which should not have occurred. But alas. Mistakes are made, like StarCraft 2, for example, or this campaign. Unfortunate lair timing. Didn't get a free larva. SMH. Some Koreans probably figured out the exact math for when to morph your lair. So I'm actually going to go for Vengeful Sax first. Remember, I got to scout out the expansions. Pretty sure one's over here. I wish this map was a bit more connected to itself. That's a good bit. Is this just an empty island, or is there an actual expansion in here? Trying to remember where they all are. I took a bit of a break, so don't really know where anything is. Yeah, so the... destroyed. The goal here is to make it partway through there without Overlord speed, because I feel like that'll actually be faster than waiting for Vengeful Sax and Overlord speed. In fact, I might even be able to make it over there. Sure, it's fine. Come on, give me the fucking larva. Alright. In you go. Alright, so we also got attacks +1, missile attacks +1, so that'll be pretty useful in a generic sense. I think one of the reasons why I'm so loath to play this particular mission is because of how obnoxious it is to sit through a map where the AI does not interact with you in any way. What? What a prankster. Oh, I got excited. I thought he was already there. Alright. Have a couple extras. Gonna require a lot more than just some minerals pretty soon, buddy. Oh, shit. See, maybe if he, like, moved faster or something, that would be something, but... As he gets there, it finishes. Still technically faster, so whatever. Now he can go back for some more. And some of those units there. I guess we should probably wait a sec before we bother transferring drones. Alright, so one of these is going to be a sunken. Destroyed. I'm definitely going to need a couple spores up here. Like, the AI doesn't engage with you here. Like, this is a neat trick, putting the players directly in the line of fire. I think that's one way to do it, but another way to do it would be to make it so that the AI actually does something on the map. Like, the AI is never going to kill each other. They have way too much defense. Like, let's be real here. I don't know, man. It just seems so silly to me. Sunken. I think we'll be good. Destroyed. Some free kills. I'm gonna get one Spire just for +1 air weapon. I feel like it's pretty important, actually. And then I'm gonna set some shit up over here. Since as we saw, it was pretty important, actually, to make sure that they didn't feel too safe landing here in force. Like, it's okay if they're coming up here. It's a lot easier for me to hold them off there, but if they land behind me, that's when shit gets kind of thick. Not in that gay way where men are like, oh yeah, I really love fat girls. That's not the kind of thick I'm talking about anyways. Are under attack. These timings. Truly next level. Bye. And he spins, and he spins, and he just keeps spinning. What will this man do next? I'll tell you what he won't do is fucking live or make a difference in the world, because he's worthless. What a moron. Alright. Get some more overlords, even though we have a lot of free supply currently, especially after losing everything like we did. We need a... Our forces are under attack. More stuff over here. What's going on? Oh, you're an idiot. Thank you for being forward with that. See, the thing is, the minerals here are not that great. Like, all things considered, amazing. Alright, so I guess I'll set up my little Nidus network again. My N network. Set up some static defense. So here's my problem is I don't really like sitting here and doing nothing and turtling. I don't think it makes for entertaining videos. I think it's pretty boring. I don't enjoy doing it in general.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh. Give him some kisses. Of course they would drop the Ultralisk on my expansion. This guy's attack range is so low. I think it's actually just a copied one-to-one Archon attack, to be honest. Hey, am I insane, or is there like a... Isn't there a version of the game that did some crazy-ass shit where if larvae hit a morphing Zerg building, they would die? Pretty sure that's real. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong about that, I suppose. Do anything here. I would have made this all unbuildable too, because I could really abuse that area as well. But I did not, so. So we know that the Zerg are really easy to destroy, generally speaking. Plot twist, I was talking about myself. Yeah, generally speaking, they're pretty garbage. I guess I'll grab one more for the... You got one for the spore and two for the door. I don't know what that means, but it must mean something. So we're getting tier 3 Carapace already? I'd like to attack soon, but again, I don't really have much of an army. So I guess I gotta fix that. How do you miss? Alright, we can transfer these guys. Alright, cool. What an amazing crossfire. What am I watching? And he spins, and he spins. Yeah, this is definitely the easiest one to defend, if you happen to have a couple of units back at home. But, they all mine out pretty quick, so... Alright, we have a lot of money. Let's start spending it. And you guys are going to be overlords. Yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty good so far. Only problem is, of course, we basically need defilers, I think. Truly a Mongol of our time. Oh, I never put the work over here. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, I think we're good. I got one more drone to mine that gas, even though it's almost depleted. I really hate playing so slowly, though. So I fall asleep, basically. Like, look at how shitty their attacks are. They do nothing. Meanwhile, Plague, they dropped every single defiler that they owned just to plague me. Very silly. AI valiantly dying at me. Let's grab a foothold somewhere. Yeah, we basically have no mineral income at this point, so that's pretty reasonable. Destroyed. Bye. 1-to-1, by the way. Doesn't even continue. Alright. Where are we at? I know there's another expansion somewhere. Oh, here it is. Like, they don't even guard these. It's so weird. I was worried it was going to be over here. Gotta get ready to throw down some sunkens and spores. Bring that retard so that we can get some shit. Amazing. That's pretty next level, to be honest with you. Where's my N? Here we go. The living N! No problems. Alright, everybody through. We're gonna get stormed. It's gonna be great. The only problem is, of course, this play doesn't work. I'm probably fucked. But I have a bit of a foothold here, so should be okay. Well, we got stasis anyways. Really? You stasis my hero too? It's pretty fucking unreasonable, dude. I agree with that, Storm. I agree with that one too, actually. Okay. Now you're getting out of hand. This is completely unacceptable. Okay. What the fuck? Wait. Where's this retard? Amazing. What a ridiculous amount of damage. Well, did we do it? Destroyed. Talking to myself, of course. Ay, ay, ay. Of course. Well, now we'll wait for another 3 minutes. Wow, I can't believe I got mined out so fast. Please fuck off. That's my only source of money. Wowee. What an unreasonable game. I feel like we should have a way in, though. Like, they can't have that much more... Okay, well, forget what I said. We really need to wait for your Guardians. We can't do anything without them right now. Okay, well, that's useful. Also useful. I'd really like to stop this upgrade before it happens. This is amazing. I really need these drones. So if you could kindly fuck off, that would be appreciated. Perfect. I wish they regenerated shields quickly or something, but they don't really. They probably have more than one cyber core if I had to guess, but on the off chance that they don't, I'm going to make sure that it also dies. I feel like we should be good now. It's going to die. Very unfortunate. Another AI that just refuses to use these units for some reason. I'm defending. This is not building any defense besides Dragoons for some reason. I feel like it's actually more reason. Well, maybe not. Oh, it's broken. This is so fucking close, dude. They aren't building any more Dragoons, but I don't know if that's because I've bested them. We have at least found the Nexus. See, they've... Never mind. This is not the Nexus that's supposed to be here. Surely. I just want to find the resources so I can distance mine, but there's probably not a thing even left for me over here, to be honest with you. In which case, there will be some distance fucking Nidus mining. Though what I did notice is that I don't think I was ever out from a macro perspective when I lost this map in the first video. Oh, there's stuff. Never mind. God bless AI that do nothing. Like, I don't feel like I deserve to win this, but at the same time, the AI also doesn't deserve to defeat me because they did nothing. Drones away. I don't know if I have any others anywhere besides what's mining gas. Oh, I had a Zergling here the whole time. I don't know where you guys are. What a fucking network this is. Okay. So that should be it for the Protoss then. We know that the Terrans are in the top right. Though somehow I doubt that they'll be that much of an issue. Usually AI break around the stage in shitty maps like this. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from the brown AI at all. So that's something. There's enough resources here to fund whatever we need to do for the future. Who needs to go to the east? Scalar. Okay. So he has a land path there through the Niduses. Oh, there's orange. Where's my Guardian? Are they fully upgraded? I didn't even check. They're getting there. Anybody home? I like how the AI just lets me do that. It's very, very funny.
Our forces are under attack.
Amazing. Well, where did I send Muta Boy? Not that Muta Boy. Didn't even know I had it. I would have turned that into a fucking Guardian or something. What is this pathfinding? Where the fuck did I put my... Oh. Alright, I'm still using him for base defense right now. I wonder who my next target is. I guess it would be the Zerg. They seem way more active than the other players. Although I could just... I think I want to make sure that I establish an economy. Obviously I have to rebuild a lot of units and stuff anyways. It really didn't take too much to take them out, but I think if I just grab some defilers, I should be able to wipe out the Zerg relatively easily. Since they mostly build Hydras, so I can just build a bunch of Zerglings. I don't know where the expansion was over here. Oh, there's probably one over here. I thought there was another one somewhere too. There probably is like 3 that I'm not aware of already. Like maybe here, here. Oh, I know. Down here is that bunch of red pylons. That's something. Do we go to rebuild this? I think we just immediately depart for, They still went that way. That's so good for me. Yeah, I think we bounce and head in this direction. Keep these units here for insurance. As long as they keep wasting their time with that, I'm fine. Grab a spore here because I don't have any detection. I might have some overlords. Could definitely use some more drones in that area. Well, we should have been destroyed a long time ago for our ship play, but here we are. Orange is preparing an attack as well, it looks like. Let's turn this guy around. Okay, bye. Bye! Bye, Necron's mom. Nice to see you. Incredible. Oh, he didn't go this way? Where'd he go? He went into the Bermuda Triangle, apparently. Bermuda Taut Angle. Hi, guys.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Insanity. Hi. Bye. Fly right into here. Back up into the spores. What is happening? The one battlecruiser attack is very fearsome.
The hive cluster is under attack.
What a disaster. This is just insanity, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a Nidus Canal for over here. What is wrong with this place? What a fucking disaster. When queens don't have any targets, they can and often do broodling eggs. So, you guys can enjoy that knowledge. What? This guy's just stuck, apparently. Won't move. Psychotic.
forces are under
I want to talk about Bermuda Triangles, dude. I'm about to make one for these Devourers. Fuck. Leave me alone. No, 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 no! I got so far! Dude! Why are they defending my fucking expansion? That is so frustrating. Well. Yeah, I've got nothing, dude. I have no idea what to do about this particular mission. It's so, like, that was a hook, line, and sinker, except if you use your heroes, you just failed the mission, because there's no way to, like, actually use them against the Zerg without them all dying immediately. The thing is, like, you want to kill off all of the AI with, like, within a very early window before they researched all their shit, but you start out with nothing and no tools to actually access the enemy. And so I almost feel like, I wonder if it would be worthwhile to immediately get a jump on the Protoss before they have a chance to research their Psystorm and get too many Reavers. But the problem is I don't know how many Reavers they actually own. So it's really frustrating. I have to play this map for almost 2 hours and still not be done with it because it's like such a boring map. There's literally nothing really here to analyze besides how annoying it can be to be up against an AI that does not engage with you whatsoever, except for some really stupid, like, bullshit spellcasting, where the reason why it's bullshit is actually because they track all of the units in the map, and so they, even if they don't see your units, well, I guess if they don't see your units, they actually won't attack you. But you can't really cleanse Parasite as Zerg. And even if they don't parasite your units, obviously they have vision of a bunch of stuff. They defend, like, randomly right next to them. So there's, like, certain expansions that are just off limits. And sure, maybe it's like that by design, but there's really not a lot of options, it feels like. It's just so annoying to have to deal with a situation where I have to do all of the work to engage myself within the map, because the AI itself does not engage with me whatsoever. And of course, I still start out with a bunch of useless shit. The AI starts out with so much of the map under their disposal, or, well, actually, not a huge percentage of the map itself, but they start out with so much pre-placed junk. For all I know, they have, like, 4 Reavers with 10 Scarabs already in them, waiting for me to do any attempted early game, right? Because, of course, they start out with 1 billion infested Terrans on the Zerg side, so yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll come back to this in a third part, which is rare for me, because under normal circumstances, I would just skip this, but I feel like I would be, even though I'm obviously not missing any actual content, I feel like it doesn't really bode well for a playthrough, like an archive of the overall production, to leave it unbeaten. So I'll give it a third try, assuming the third try is the charm, in a separate video, and hopefully we can get somewhere with it. Thanks for bearing with me so far. And since it may be a bit before I end up playing the third one, feel free to post your particular ideas for how you would handle this situation in the comments in terms of the actual gameplay. And I mean, so far it seems to me like the best strategy was what we were doing last time until we got lazy, because we played 40 minutes basically not playing the game, where we just turtle up and we wait. And that's really super boring for me and not engaging at all. But I guess I'm just going to have to do it again all the way through this time.